It looks like a bug. Hola, me llamo Ellie y este es mi garaje. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. And that's about as far as my Spanish 1 class can take me. Gracias, señor sign. So, back when we first got Carl, we thought it was so cool that there was a manual foot pump for the windshield washer sprayers. But it didn't work. Whenever we would press it, the windshield wipers would move, so we knew there was no electrical problem, but nothing would spray out. So we're going to figure that out now.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we have the pump on wood so that it stays, so that we can pump. We have fresh water. We're not using the bag because we kind of think that that's the problem.
You're gonna have to pump it a bunch to kind of get it pumped through.
Working.
All right, so nothing coming through, huh? Yeah. Pull that big one off. Okay, so nothing coming through there. So let's see if anything's actually coming through there.
Completely cleared out, but we also think that maybe the fact that there's no gravity pulling the water could be a problem. So Dad's gonna siphon it because I don't want to put my mouth on that.
I'm not gonna put my mouth on it. I'm gonna put it inside my hand. And
that's still very close. Ew.
Okay, so nothing's happening.
Okay, so it's either the pump, this hose, that connection.
Why don't you try this near, see if anything's coming, like disconnect that and see if any water's coming out. All right, why don't you pull that hose off there and see if it's clogged with something. Like try that. Okay, so that's not happening.
Obviously our pump wasn't working too well, so we decided to get a new one, and Dad was on eBay, and there was this guy selling a pump, the exact pump that we needed, and after he had heard our story, he gave it to us for free. So thank you so much, 64 Cyclone. So this was our original, obviously not doing very good, and this is one that 64 Cyclone sent us. He said that it's compatible with 63 to 65 Falcons, and it has a few differences, but the wiring is the same and the mounting holes are the same, so it should work perfectly. And we did a good test and it works with all of our tubing. So we bought all new tubing so that we don't have to use any of the nasty tubing that we have. But the only thing that we're trying to reuse from the original is the bag. And from a past video, y'all saw me dumping this out, and it was so gross. Oh, ew, ew, oh, ew. So I'm not very excited about cleaning this out, but we're cheap, so. Yeah. Should I not have poured it out? I'm so sorry, Mom.
How does it smell?
I'm not even smelling right now. It's still in there. I think we got most of it out. Look how clean that was!
Oh yeah, look. Just keep going. Yep, you got water coming out of the nozzle.
So obviously this bag was nasty. So we're gonna make a bleach solution and let it sit in here while we go and replace the tubing. Now you put your hand in to mix it.
Excellent.
So we have the bag soaking, and while that's happening, we're going to work on assembling all our tubing. I'm gonna start by doing the smallest thing, which is the little tips. Now I'm done with it. Okay, a lot of easier.
Nice work.
Now everything to do. So this is the last hose. This goes in between the two sprayers because this is the first one, and then this leads to the second one. Okay. Put them on this way. Okay, let's install it.
Okay, you mean to take that?
Yeah, okay. Capri was so very kind and sent me super long extensions, which are awesome and are very helpful.
That's a tight fit. All right,
Are you ready?
go for it. Pump, pump, pump.
Wait, only one's working!
Okay, well, let's figure out what's going on with the other guy.
So we think that the sprayer might be clogged or something like that because when Dad took this off, I pumped it and it almost sprayed him in the face. So it definitely has something to do with the tip. So we're going to take it off, run some wire through it, see if we can figure out what's going on. Wait, it's wet. It's definitely the tip, Dad.
It's the tip?
Yeah, because look, it's all wet. There's water in there, yeah. It's a tip.
Say that what we just realized.
So I went to look at the other tip to see, you know, how it looked. And there's no tip on this one. We definitely put a tip on when we put this in.
So it blew the tip off. That's why it was spraying such a big gout out there. I was wondering. Okay, so we have the same problem with both of our.
I think that
Maybe that's how you're supposed to make your own. Let's look that up.
So we need to find the tip in the kennel. I see it. It's alive.
Which side is it on?
You're right.
It's over here?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'm gonna
No,
get...
it's right there.
Okay. And try to go above it and go past it.
Yeah, you're close. Okay.
Am I okay?
Yes, yeah.
Just draw it straight back like this?
Do
I?
And the flashlight broke!
I got it! Yay!
Yay!
We rescued him!
Dad, that was a series of unfortunate
look.
events.
No hole in this guy either.
Dad.
Oh dear. We're breaking everything here. Alright, let's go figure this out.
Okay, so we're gonna use our smallest drill bit to make a hole.
For it.
I just want to cut off this little flap. Okay.
Alright, ready? Go for it. Yay! That's it!
Okay, ready?
Ready? And go.
Oh, look how great! Guys, we didn't say it in the video, but this was the first thing we put back in the engine bay. It's so exciting to see this come along. What I'm taking out of the garage this week is that sometimes small steps can feel like huge leaps to the final goal. Special thanks to 64 Cyclone for sending me the foot pump that actually worked. Also, thank you to my Spanish 1 teacher, Mrs. Stein, for helping me make sure that my Spanish at the beginning of the episode was correct. As always, thank you to my executive producers, the Bowling family. And if you want to support me, go to my Patreon page at patreon.com/ElliesGarage. I'll see y'all next time in the garage. Adios! This was gross. Okay.